Over the past years, there have been tremendous improvements in air quality in the state, particularly in Metro Atlanta. In the past 10 years, the official ozone level in Metro Atlanta has decreased by 19%, and the official annual particulate matter level has decreased by 26%. Air quality continues to improve as older cars are replaced with newer ones, as older power plants are modernized with state-of-the-art pollution controls, as power plants are converted from coal to natural gas usage. It marked the final day of transition from coal combustion to natural gas at a plant at McDonough Power Plant in the northwest side of Atlanta. This project was very beneficial from both an air pollution perspective and an energy supply perspective. The replacement of old coal generating units with the state-of-the-art natural gas units resulted in an increase in electrical supply more than 2,000 megawatts, equivalent to replacing an entire existing power plant and then adding a new entire large power plant, all at the same site. Coupled with the decrease in air emissions of 27,000 tons per year of sulfur dioxide, 3,000 tons of nitrogen oxides, and 1,700 tons of particulate matter, and 116 pounds of mercury. There's still work to be done to ensure that everyone, particularly children and individuals with respiratory challenges, has clean air to breathe every day. US EPA decided to move forward with the implementation of a more stringent air standard for the ozone set in 2008. Currently, all areas of the state are compliant with standards except Metro Atlanta. It is anticipated that Metro Atlanta will have it until the end of 2015 to attain the standards. If we don't make it, we will automatically burn up to a higher classification that will result in the imposition of additional mandatory federal requirements. More stringent air standards for both sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, as so far as the entry state is meeting new standards. In addition, US EPA has announced intentions to propose a more stringent standard for particulate matter that could be finalized as early as next year. It is in our best interest, both economically and environmentally, to meet these challenges, and we will be working with our stakeholders to do so. Toxic pollutions in the air or deposited or soils on surface waters can impact wildlife in a number of ways. Like humans, animals experience both health problems and are exposed to sufficient concentrations of air toxics over time. Studies show that air toxics are contributed to birth defects, reproductive failures, and disease in animals. Persistent toxic air pollutions, those that can break down slowly in the environment, are particularly concerning the aquatic ecosystem. These pollutants can accumulate in sediments and may biomagnetically in tissue of animals at the top of the food chain to concentrations many times higher than the water or air.
The fact is that human activities contributes to mostly any type of pollution. Even though we are the problem, we do almost nothing to find a solution for it. And considering the harmful effects of air pollution, it is high time that everybody contributes a bit to prevent release of pollutants. There are certain ways that one can follow for reducing emissions of air pollutants in the atmosphere. For example, carpool.
Forming and implementing a carpool will reduce the number of cars, thereby preventing air pollution by cutting down the use of fossil fuels.
This way will help the sustainable use of fossil fuel and its conservation for future generations. Vehicle care. Timely servicing of the car helps to keep it in a good condition, and it also minimizes fuel exhaust.
Driving the car at an average speed and turning off the traffic are the common rules to save fuel. Make sure to use unlimited patrol and opt for regular pollution checking of your car.
Public transport. Whenever possible, try to travel by public transport. This helps in two ways. prevents air pollution, and it increases public income.
If you are going to a nearby place, go by walking or use a bicycle instead of using your vehicle.
The objective is to minimize the use of fossil fuels as far as possible. Alternative energy source. Another effective way to prevent air pollution is to use alternative energy sources, such as
Solar energy, hydroelectric energy, and wind energy.
nowadays sophisticated technologies such as
Wind turbine and solar water heaters
are introduced to generate electricity and other forms of energy. Saving energy. Saving energy will of course help prevent air pollution.
switch off the lights, fans, air conditioners, televisions, and other appliances when not in use.
You can also share a room with others when the air conditioner is on, instead of switching them on in every room. Minimize air pollutants. Always try to minimize smoke emission as it contributes to a lot of air pollution. One way is to compost dried leaves and kitchen wastes instead of burning them. Composting would also give you organic fertilizer for your garden.
Other tips include replacing old wood stoves or gas furnaces, avoiding solvents, and most importantly, do not smoke inside your home.
Recyclable materials. Recycling is a simple way to reduce air pollution in two ways. Save energy which is required for disposing and minimize the pollutants released during manufacturing. The list of recyclable materials include
Plastic bottles, aluminum cans and utensils, paper, crafts paper, cardboard, corrugated boxes, and glass bottles.
smart purchasing. Remember to carry paper bags instead of plastic bags.
While buying the products, always choose air-friendly and recyclable products that will minimize the emission of pollutants.
Also, shop for only energy efficient appliances that use less packaging. And lastly, buy rechargeable batteries for frequently used devices. Social awareness about air pollution is the most essential step to be taken for the prevention of air pollution. Awareness programs and/or advertisements should be encouraged so that people understand the potential health hazards of air pollution. Improvement of transport facilities and proper use of land for the sake of social benefits are equally important.